Hi everybody, my name is Alex Jones. I can confidently speak English, German, French, and Chinese, and this is my presentation on the benefits of multilingualism. The first big category are the social and emotional benefits of multilingualism. For example, after I spent my time abroad, I have friends on almost every continent that I keep in touch with nearly daily. And another thing that I love about speaking several languages is that I can consume media from all around the world. I even like to watch the news from other countries just to get a different perspective on American news sometimes. My German host family that I spent a year with is like a second family to me. I keep in touch with them very regularly, and I'm very excited to go back to Germany to get to visit them. The next category is the intellectual and educational benefits of multilingualism. I was able to start my German education degree a year early because I was already fluent in the language and get quite a few credits out of the way before my freshman year even started. Linguistics is also a great topic for class research. For example, for papers I've written for English, it's great to have a topic that I'm actually interested in to write papers about. I'm also very excited for my semester abroad next year. I'll be studying for a semester at the University of Marburg in Germany. Another great thing is that I'll be able to be a second language teacher, whether in English, German, French, or Chinese. I'm planning on going into German education, but you never know what'll happen. A great intellectual benefit is that linguistics research is actually very fun to read. Linguists study how people speak and how people communicate, so they're oftentimes very good at cracking jokes, and linguistics papers can be very funny. It's great to be able to see the world through many different lenses, because after all, every single language is a different way of looking at the world. And being able to travel and communicate around the world with all different kinds of people is a fascinating look into their own culture, because anybody can travel to any country, but being able to actually comfortably speak and communicate with the native people there it takes traveling to a whole new level. The next big benefit of multilingualism are the cultural benefits. For example, I love watching TV shows and movies from around the world. To be honest, these days, a lot of the movies that come out of the US are not that great, and so being able to broaden my horizons and get different cinematography styles from all around the world has been very fascinating because I do love watching movies. Another great thing is to have multicultural friend groups. For example, one time I was playing cards with a group of friends from all around the world, and we all made it a rule that as we were dealing the cards, we had to count in our native language just so that everybody else got to hear how everybody else counts. It was a very interesting and fun little activity that we did. Another great thing about it is that, let's be honest, Americans love polyglots. It's always a great icebreaker at a party or just to be able to talk to people. Everybody loves hearing different languages and everybody's interested in it. I think the best part of being multilingual is that I've never met a multilingual person who's also prejudiced against another group. If you speak their language, you most likely understand their culture and understand another people group as people. So there's really no room for prejudice. The last big part of being multilingual are the career and financial benefits. For example, as soon as I got to Germany, the minute that my host family's friends knew that I was American, they asked me to tutor their kids in English. It was a fun little side job that I had never even thought of before moving to Germany. I've also started tutoring German on campus because there aren't that many students who are fluent in the language and have the time and are willing to tutor. I even got a job offer to teach a German class on campus for the continuing education program in the fall, where anybody can come after class and learn some German. My German education degree has also been sped up and been quite a lot easier given the fact that I had the chance to learn German and become fully fluent in the language before my freshman year even started. There are also a lot of career options that come with being multilingual. Not only could I teach any of the languages I speak at a public or private school, but there's also things like private business language education or translation, interpreting, even being a private interpreter. There are just so many options for multilingual people that the options are really endless. Thank you, everybody. Dankeschön alle zusammen. Merci beaucoup à tous. 谢谢大家，你们听了。 Thank you everybody for listening. I hope I maybe encouraged you to learn a new language or improve the new languages you have, because there's no better way to understand another culture or really dive into another country than to learn their language and be able to communicate with them.